Hello fellow stewards and welcome back to another episode of Frostpunk 2. In the last episode we have completely stabilized our city of New London. All our resources are currently in surplus or going into surplus. Except for coal. We are running out of some workers, but we do have a full reserve of coal. So it will last for 94 weeks, more than enough for the rest of the game. Even if we stay at this deficit, we can of course increase our coal by putting more workers in once we adopt some new citizens into our city. What are we going to be doing this episode? I really want to find this permanent source of fuel outside of the city, and I have no idea how to do that. I've explored pretty much in every single direction. I believe, yeah, this way. Well, where is this? This is the desolate coast. We're heading that way. We got the gorge exploring. So we're waiting for all these exploring teams to figure out where the heck to go. At the moment, I have 5 more people left, so I don't have enough to build any more trails or anything. But maybe I can connect this trail. No, that's not enough people. I'm gonna let the game run for a little bit. Our research is going. We can pass a new law. No, they're in recess. We will be able to pass a new law soon. But for now, there's actually not too much to do. So we're going to let the game run at full speed until these explorers come back. Oh, something is happening. Prosthetics, mass-produced goods. Stuart, a young engineer, brought us a novel design to mass-produce prosthetics with a minimum amount of resources. Manufactured in standard sizes, they would allow maimed workers to get back on the saddle in no time, he bragged. Sure, they won't be able to be the sturdiest, but they will cost practically nothing. If one breaks, folks will just get another one. Should we allocate additional materials to our industry to use these designs? Hell yeah, we should. Materials are too essential. Let's do that. So if we do it, mass-produced goods will increase the percentage of active workers, but increase the material demand. Oh man, that sounds amazing. I mean, our material demand is fine. -3 surplus a day, I can handle that. We haven't even touched our districts, by the way. We can still expand these districts whenever we want. But look at all the workers we just got. Oh man. We should definitely get this going. This is at 100%. Why do I have an icon on there? What does that mean? The resource deposits are nearly depleted. Okay, that's fine. We've got 21 weeks of coal left in there. We've got plenty of coal left here. So we should probably anticipate the needs here a little bit for coal. Because what I'm thinking is... oh, we probably need a little bit more. Is this depleted too? Only 15 weeks of resources left. That's not good. Well, when they get depleted, we've got plenty more resources over here, including an infinite resource, so I'm not scared of that. Coal is a little bit more precarious, but that's fine. We've also got shallow iron vein, which will give us a lot of prefabs and materials, but our prefabs are looking good. Everything's kind of looking really good, so I don't want to touch too much right now. When this coal runs out, we should probably get the Frostland teams a little bit better. So let me build a building slot here. We need more Frostland teams. Probably get its logistics and vanguard litter. That gives 20 Frostland teams, 600 workers. That's all my workers, unfortunately, but at least that will allow us to secure coal deposits outside. We need to repair this building. Whenever you guys see this icon, it means something is broken, and there's a repair button over here. It costs prefabs, so you need to pay those prefabs to repair it, otherwise issues will occur. Yep, everything's kind of looking good. We can probably get this. No, we don't have enough workers to do that. Let's let that build. Oh, I think one of my teams is done. Ah, we're here over at the desolate coast. What have we found over on the desolate coast? Let's have a look. We've got lots of question marks. Start from the top. A mangled cart. Among the debris is a mangled cart. We found an old navigation log. We can't wander forever. If we can only get this through the canyon, then we can set up a permanent base next to the oil. Oh, that's awesome. We can get 3 more cores. Here, we found oil, the old Dreadnought. Isn't that from our first playthrough? Sorry, the prologue. We played as the old Dreadnought in the prologue. A ruined machine lies across the crevice. Wagons spilled into the nearby snow. There are clear signs that people have come and gone from the site, even storing goods here. But what amazed our scouts the most is a huge quantity of readily available oil. This is the fuel source. Oh, this is the fuel source. This might finally provide the fuel we've been hoping for. We will be able to build a new colony on this site. Amazing. Build a new colony? I'm a little bit confused because isn't this prologue the first mission that we did in episode 1? Old tombs, nomads. On the broken shore lies an old derelict Dreadnought. It seems to have been upgraded to run on oil as it rests beside rich deposits. Perhaps the site was a refueling station, but deep in the black pools lies rows of frozen bodies wrapped in shrouds and placed in still wells. Our scouts shudder at the sight. These oil deposits will surely solve all our fuel needs, but we would have to desecrate these graves to access all of them. We'll only access vacant, remove more oil deposits. I like more oil deposits. I mean, we should respect the dead, but I mean, we're in a survival situation. If we don't do what we must, we may become the dead very soon. So let's grab this. Black gold. Oil will save the city, but we need to adapt our generator to use it. In the meantime, we'll establish a reliable supply. It's time we settle beyond New London. Create a colony at the old Dreadnought and connect it with a solid trail to New London. Then the supply can be assured. Cool. How do I make a colony here? Connect path. It requires cores. We have cores. Frostland teams. We don't have Frostland teams. We have prefabs. Oh, damn. 15 weeks to construct. Alright. We don't have 20 Frostland teams. Can I cancel this expedition over this side? I think we can. I don't need that expedition, right? This is more important. Connect the path. This is going to cost a lot of stuff. Can I connect it with this thing? Can I connect it to here? Will this like connect? Will this connect through this path and then connect all the way down? Or do I need a separate thing? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. So that's going to take 1 week to construct. Let's just let it quickly construct while we're on this screen and figure out what to do. We can establish a colony here. Send colonists. 3,000 colonists will settle here. Does that take 3,000 out of our people? Construction time is 15 weeks. I think it's already doing that, right? So this is what... oh, wow. This is like another city. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, so that's colonizing. Did 3,000 people leave my city? It did. But did that affect anything? Not really. Did it take... maybe when this is done, 3,000 people will leave my city. Do I need to like have an extra 3,000 people ready to go? Questions. Many questions I have. Not really sure. We should probably have this running a little bit slower. We've got heaps of food. People have left our city, it seems. So maybe we can decrease some of the stuff. We can definitely get less food. Everything is running at lower efficiency. We've got too much housing. Can we decrease housing? Decreasing housing will lead to less stuff, I guess. Not all of it, but we can definitely do that. And that will... yeah, I think some people have left our city. Let's go to the Frostlands. Let's secure ourselves this coal deposit because we do have 20 Frostland team. And this says it only needs 10 Frostland team. So I think that is a good idea. Costs quite a lot of time and energy to get back though. Over here, and... oh, does this not... there we go. That was a really annoying thing to build. Holy moly. But we have plenty of stuff. Wait, can I cancel? Did I build the right thing? I want to build a sky trail that way. Why can't I build across this thing? I don't understand. There we go. That feels like a little bit better. How long is that going to take to build? 3 weeks. That's going to take a while. 108 weeks at current rate. Let's return to the city. Now we got to establish a colony and transfer at least 75 oil output to New London. Okay. How do we adapt this generator to use oil? Is this a research thing that we need to do? Let's have a look. Heating, right? Generator upgrade. Requires 75 oil supply in New London. I think we need to do that at some point. But we've done advanced coal mines. Did we say we have to also build or just research an advanced coal mine? I think we just have to research an advanced coal mine. We don't actually have to build it. This has a lot of coal left, so we can build the advanced coal mine here if we need to. We don't need to at the moment. We should get some research going. But the factory worker changing her broken prosthetic hand. Geez, that's the second one this month. Thank God I always carry a spare and I have 3 more at home. That new Grossmith design is a bit flimsy for my taste, but at least we no longer have to worry about prosthetic supply. Hell, the whole city could lose a hand and we'll probably still have some to spare. The stump hurts though. I auto massage it more often. Alright, cool. Let's, I think we need to bribe some of our people. I feel like a lot of our people are not happy. New Londoners, can we give them raise funds? No, I want to give them funds. Demand funds, raise funds. 330 heat stamps. Relationship worsens. Fund projects. If I give them... well, that's a lot of heat stamps. Make a promise. Grant agenda. That's dangerous. Let's see if we can help with this. Fund projects. This is only 59. We can improve our relationships with the pilgrims a little bit. And this one is only 166. I think we can afford to up our relationship with these guys a little bit, because our trust bar was looking a little bit low before. So we should definitely do that. And we could probably like take some things from here and yeah, bribe our way to make everyone happy. We've maintained the balance of faction politics pretty well. I think nobody particularly hates us. Everyone is kind of just neutral. They used to be all happy with us, but now they're kind of all neutral, which is not great. But at least they're neutral and they don't despise us. I mean, can't really hope for much more than that. Why have I suddenly gotten a billion more coal supply? Because the trail connected, I guess. I don't want to decrease, like, since I have workers and I don't need my workers to do anything, I don't really need to do anything right now. I just need this thing to finish building. So I'm just going to zoom through now and see what we have to do at the old Dreadnought. I'm really curious to understand what happened to my colony. I mean, didn't we play the prologue here? Shouldn't there be a functioning colony over there, or did they all die? Elizabeth Farrell, 34 nurse, counting heat stamps. We barely have enough for one exemption. Harry tells me he feels better, but I can see him wince whenever he thinks I'm not looking. But I am exhausted. I can't do everything, take care of him, of the house, and go to work, make it to community service. I wish we could both afford some free times like Dr. Mansell and that manicured bee of his. As a result of service exemptions, citizens in need to have to bear the brunt of the community service. Okay, fair enough. But we need you guys to be serving the community, unfortunately. Otherwise, everything will be super inefficient and terrible. But this is built now. Oil deposits discovered. Topics relating to oil can now be researched. All right, let's get the research going because, oh no, we need the oil supply in London. Heat dispatcher. I want to save my stuff to research that. This is all just things. What's workers' shifts? Production efficiency is decreased. Diseases decreased. Heat demand in other districts is decreased. Heat demand is not an issue for me. Machine-centric shifts. I like this idea. We get more squalor, but workforce requirement is decreased. Isn't that good? Let's try it. I think workforce is our limiting factor as well at the moment, and squalor doesn't seem to be a huge issue, right? Squalor is absent at the moment, so yeah. Alright, we're here, guys. What do we do here? We need to establish a new colony. Does this just work exactly the same way? We've got 3,000 people at the old, so this is the old Dreadnought now. This is basically our tutorial mission. If we turn the map like this, is exactly our tutorial mission. We need all of the stuff, right? We've only got 3,000 people here. We need to get oil reserves. So if we get alt, here we go, the oil deposits. So we need oil deposits, and somehow we need to pipe those oil deposits back to New London. I'm not sure how to do that exactly. We need to transfer 75 oil output. So I guess we start with frost breaking as usual. We need to house 10 people. So we just need one shelter and one oil deposit. Let's try to build the minimal amount of stuff and goods. So maybe whatever oil deposit we build, we'll pair that with the shelter. Where can we build the shelter? Housing district can go here, can benefit from that. It still needs to be 6 tiles large. So I can just kick off that. Something like that. That will gain the benefit. In the meantime, we need to frost break over towards oil. So I might do something like this. And I want I want oil deposits. Where is the other oil deposits? Over here. How do I get down there? Over here is sheltered from the elements, I think. There's an oil deposit. They're scattered all over the place. It's kind of a bit annoying. But let's get this one first. Just want to create some sort of space. That way I can do sort of oil deposits and like maybe an industrial sector for goods. Because otherwise the heat stamp income at the old Dreadnought is going to be negative. We can frost break out this way to the next oil deposit, which is up here. Do we need more prefabs? I don't know. We've got heaps of prefabs coming in. I mean, this seems to be using our resources from New London, so that's kind of fine. But we basically need to split the oil. We might as well get these prefabs, right? But we basically need to access all these oil deposits. Can I bring people here? Old Dreadnought. Send people. Resource transfer. Ah, we can send people and resources as we need between Old London and this new colony. Interesting, man. The delicate balance that we thought we had is just being completely uprooted, and now we need to delicately balance the resources between 2 cities and transfer between each other. Oh man, this is going to be challenging. Stuart, everyone in New London is awaiting the moment we get a steady supply of oil. So many fears would vanish, so many dreams made possible, but those dreams seem to be diverging. Stalwarts paint visions of an eternally warm New London, as warm as the eldest among us remembers. The Pilgrims want to use this newfound power to reach out and settle remote places of the Frostland, making it their own. Okay, both factions have started thinking about how to use the oil. Okay, well, I will deal with that problem when it comes. When we have oil. We don't have oil right now. Calm down, guys. Alright, let's get frost breaking. And let's get that oil supply so we can turn this on, because at the moment we have no heat in this place. I think we can frost break more this way at the same time. Do we have food here? We have no food here. +7. Why is this +7? Okay, I don't know. Apparently we don't need food here. These guys are just eating snow. Okay, let's pause for a second and do some more frost breaking. So we definitely need to get down to this oil over here. I guess we'll just go around. There's nothing else down there. What happened to my seals? My seals used to live here. Oh man, they all died or something. Alright, that's fine. Let's get over to this other oil as well. Oh, we just made it. Excellent. So we've got access to all the oil now. We've got access to this oil, so we can build our extraction district around this oil thing. We want to kind of build on the oil and sort of around. Yeah, I can only build this. I can frost break more to make an industrial district around it. Something like this. That way the industrial district and the oil district can touch, and we can produce some goods for these guys as well. Can we... Let me go back to New London. Can we, instead of building an industrial district here, focus on oil and get New London to maybe bring some goods over? So if we get that... Yeah, there we go. 0. We'll get 30 transferred. Transfer resources. There we go. Okay, we don't need to build that, right? So we can just focus purely on oil over here and get the resources we need straight from New London. And if we go back to New London now, while our goods is now negative, we can just produce more goods here, right? We can centralize our production pretty easily. Oh, yeah, like that. Oh man, that's way too many goods. We need to deal with our thing over here as well. So this is completely out of resources. No access to resources. So we can get rid of this, right? But we don't want to fully get rid of this because... Wait, maybe I can just expand this because this is already all good, right? Can I just expand this to touch? Let's try something. If I expand this to touch here, will this just give me resources? Now it has vast frozen 200 million remaining. Does this need, like, does it need something to, like, why does it say 87 weeks? But this thing has access to the vast frozen remains, accessing deep melting drill building. Okay, well, we do have a spare thing. Deep melting drill. Deep melting drill. Where is deep melting drill? I don't see deep melting drill. Resources, Frostland, heating. It's not heating. It's definitely here somewhere. Efficiency, workers, shifts, sawmills, foundries. Is this a deep melting drill? Blast foundry. It's got to be something to do with that research, right? Maybe if I get foundries, it will tell me to get a deep melting drill. Maybe I need foundries first. There's something over here for materials. Alright, we'll figure it out. At the moment, we're okay. We just need more workers. We can alleviate some of our coal people, because we've got plenty of coal. And get some more workers over here for now. Over here, we're running out of resources. But that's fine. We've got a surplus to work with. Our Frostlanders, can you guys help us somehow? We can get them to do stuff. Maybe we can get them to get the free outfit and expedition. Send scouts to see how far the tunnel goes. So this will give us, what, infinite prefabs. They're not very useful to me right now. Maybe we're going to need more cores. Let's go salvage the parts, because that doesn't take anything. We might need it. What is this? Oil cistern. Tanker filled with oil? What? It will be dangerous to extract without specialized equipment. Okay, we can't do anything there. What's happening in New London? Squalor is minor. That's fine. What's happening in the old Dreadnought? Let's have a look. So, we've built that now. Well, we haven't built that, so we still don't have heat. But we've almost got heat. There we go. That's built. Let's pause it. Let's turn on the old Dreadnought. Generator, activate. Great. We're oil positive now. Can we expand this district? We can, and we can always also build stuff on it. I think we should build stuff on it. How much oil are we actually producing? We're only producing a surplus of 6. Yeah. And also materials is scarce. Is there materials here? There is no materials here. We need to ship materials from New London. How do we do that? Let me pause the game. We'll go to old Dreadnought, transfer, and we need to bring in 50 materials. Right, let's transfer that. That's fine. Now everything here is happy and positive. We need to get this pumped up. What do we need to extract oil? Let me go to heating. Is there something that helps me extract oil? Generator upgrade, pump jacks. Is this something for oil? Hydraulic pump jacks constructed in extraction districts. How can we extract more oil? 80 more oil output. What's the maximum oil output? It's this thing. Squalor is increased material demand. I think I'm going to go with this one. So we'll extract more oil out of the districts. In the meantime, let's expand it and let's get one more oil area going. So extraction district, we'll do it, I don't know where here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. These extraction districts do require heat, so I could put another district there, but I don't think I need to. Housing is also positive, so we can probably drop the housing down a little bit to increase the demand. We've got 22 plus 22 oil here. We should probably get some frost breaking going over here, just so we can expand more district. While we have the people, we don't need to expand this way. We definitely need to expand this one. Great. I guess we can build an industrial district here, right? Well, we're running out of heat stamp, so we'll chill it on the building for a little bit and let that run for a bit. So now this is outputting 82 oil. We've got a surplus of 38. We need more. So we can either build more districts. Okay, we've got a second district that gets us 84. Perfect. So I think we can afford to maybe expand this as well. And then what we can actually do is now ship this oil back to New London, right? So we've got 80 going, and if we ship, what is that, coal? Sorry, where's the oil? 84. So we want 75, a pipeline of 75 going back to New London. Oh man, this is so hard to control. 73, how do I get like 70? There we go, 75, transfer. A new fuel flows. Anticipation fills the air as the first transport of oil is sent to New London. To dream of a future without feeling cold feels surreal. To make it happen, we have to modify the generator, turning the black gold into heat. It'll be irreversible. What future we build for ourselves will depend on it. We must decide. Well, I feel like we're definitely going to need to do that. Chapter 2. Are we finished? Is this the end? Ambitions. Yeah, we finished chapter 1, guys. Alright, excellent. So we finished chapter 1, chapter 2. So we'll do this at the start of the next episode. I don't know how to, maybe I'll just let this run to get to the start of the next episode. But yeah, because I don't know how to start the next episode on this screen, because it feels like it's the end of chapter 1. I don't like how it links straight into the next chapter. People cheer as oil reaches the city, but the question of what it means for our future remains. The years of suffering are coming to an end. Let us improve the generator further and pump oil until the snow of the city melts forever. Shout the stalwart leaders. However, the pilgrims disagree. What stalwarts want is hubris. New London won't last forever. The frost is our reality. We have to embrace it. Venture forth. Use the oil to settle new homes in the white beyond. We will defeat the frost, or we will embrace the frost. What? Why do you want to embrace the frost? Unlocks adaptive pumps. Generator upgrade that uses fuel unlocks unlimited output frostland settlements. Unlock unlimited output frostland settlements. What does that mean? Unlocks oil pumps. So this one unlocks adaptive pumps. This unlocks oil pumps. Uses only oil. Unlock the ability to exploit deep deposits. I like that. Uses any fuel. Oh, okay. So this one's adaptive. It's like, all right, we don't want to lock ourselves into the notion of just purely using oil. Like, I like the idea of adaptives. Pilgrims. Oil pump generator that uses only oil. Why would we do that? Unlimited output frostland settlements. I kind of like adaptive pumps. Let's try the adaptive pumps. I don't like the idea of like tunneling. Then what will we do with all our coal output? Like, I don't understand. Embrace the frost. We first need to upgrade the generator with adaptive pumps to use the new fuel. Then we must reach the furnaces that will support upgrading viable outposts to permanent settlements. They will provide a supply of resources that will not run out. Not all outposts are viable as permanent settlements, but there are plenty of useful sites around London. We have to find them. Adaptive pumps generators upgrade is unlocked and available to be built. Settlement heating and generator upgrades research is unlocked. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure out what all of this means next episode, because I believe we are now in chapter 2. All right, so let's have a look at what's going on. These guys are not happy. Why is there a punching arrow mark here? I don't understand. Let me pause the game. Let's figure out what we need to do. So we need to research settlement heating and skyways. We've already researched skyways. We need to construct the generator adaptive pumps in the central district. Did we get that as a free unlock? Let's have a look. So we've got buildings. We can build central. Yeah, here we can build that. We need heat stamps. So I'll let the game run a little bit while I figure this out. Everything else is kind of good. We're a little bit on the negative of everything. I don't know why. But that's fine. We've got plenty of workers to fix this. Let's get housing. Let me quickly fix this so we're not running out of deficit. We'll get our housing back to 100. Now we've got negative 15 people, so we should probably build a housing block. Let's get a dense housing block in one of these areas, like anyone, I guess. I like the idea of putting it in our starting area. Let's start with the first area. Let's see what this guy wants. Pouring ice on fire, growing radicalization. Steward, the growing fervor of certain groups in our city has become a cause for alarm. Agitators rile up tensions and push their factions to more radical and violent action. Provided we build enough prison space, our guards could place such militants in preventative arrest. A spell in detention would cool their heels and calm their fellows. Build prisons to use round up militants. Oh man. To lower faction fervor. Ah, I see. So these guys have faction fervor, and we need to build prisons and stuff to remove that. Okay, we'll bear that in mind, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. I want to deal with all my shelter issues. So we've got one dense housing block being built, which is great. We have material issues over here. I don't know how to build the drill to get that sorted out. We can expand this district to help us out a little bit. Or we can start, we can like remove this district. 47 weeks. Yeah. I feel like we got 47 weeks to figure this out. That's fine. This one's also running out. It's only got 59 weeks left. So either we can expand over here and decommission these two areas. That probably sounds like a good idea. But that's a problem for 59 weeks from now. We've got plenty of, yeah, we've got 784 weeks of surplus here. It doesn't really matter. Our food situation. Now we've got 3 food districts over here, one of which we should probably build a hothouse on, honestly, because we don't have any hothouses and we built our hothouses for a reason. So let's go to food and let's build a hothouse. We don't have the heat stamps for it. Let me run that for a bit. We also, I mean, the food situation is a little bit critical, I think, because we only have 68 weeks of food. What do I want to use all my food stamps on? All right, chemical hothouse. Let's get that going. That way we can permanently solve our food issues. As long as relations with the pilgrims are devoted, the volunteering scout perk will remain active. I see. Excellent. We've got heaps of oil. We've got heaps of coal. We can free up workers whenever we want. This coal patch is also running out very soon. Only 9 more weeks. So we might be able to decommission this whole area. Because this coal's going to run out very soon, right? But we've got incoming coal from everywhere else, so we don't even need this area anymore. Our main objective is gone, I've noticed. The one that we needed like 600,000 coal or something. I don't know what the point... Like, that thing completely derailed what I was trying to do, right? If I knew the mission was these little quests over here, I would have focused on sending expedition teams out and looking for this old Dreadnought and completing the chapter. But I kind of figured I needed to complete that main objective up the top for chapter 1, where I had to get an X amount of coal. So I have no idea what's going on, guys. You guys tell me how your playthrough is going, because I'm in week 212. Did you guys get to like chapter 3 by week like 50 or something like that? Have I just done something horrible and dragged this out unnecessarily? I don't know. But my civilization is surviving. Good surplus is gone, so let's get our good surplus back up. We have the workers to do so why not? Prefabs is going okay. I don't need more prefabs, so we'll leave that there. Everything else is going good. This hothouse, once it's built, will solve a lot of our problems. Yeah, definitely got way too much food now. Let's decommission some of these old districts, not all of it, but get that on 10%. Our good surplus will still last 208 weeks. We got to solve that problem at some point. We got plenty of workers to solve that problem, so I'm not really scared. While we are doing that, maybe let's just frost break out all of it. Oh wait, frost breaking costs materials. Let's build our central building first. We need 200 heat stamps, so let's let that run until we get 200 heat stamps. We should definitely check what's going on in our other colony as well. What is happening over here? Why is there a big exclamation mark here? Tesla research outpost. What's it telling me it wants? Research speed increased. There's an exclamation mark, but it's not turned off, turned on. I don't know what this means. Upgrade. It sounds like it wants me to do an upgrade or something. I have no idea. We'll keep going. What is happening over here? Everything here is good except for because I've got the materials settlement over here. So I definitely need to get more materials coming in here. So let's go over here, get the trade route up to 100. Can I just set this to 100 or do I have to actually use the slider? Here we go, 100. That's fine. Oh, did I not do that? Transfer resources, 100 and accept. Get this outpost balanced perfectly. And now we've got plenty of oil coming into the new area and plenty of oil for them. Everything here is perfectly balanced and there's like 900 people. I don't know if I should transfer them back, maybe? I don't know. But it feels kind of dumb not having used the workforce that I have here. But let's go back to New London. Is there an easy way to go between the two settlements? I don't know. So back in New London, we have issues with this materials. I think we should invest our heat stamps into solving the materials issue. Can I build maybe more? Is there another building slot here? No, but I can expand this. Maybe I will build over here somewhere. We will keep this one and we'll have to figure out what research it is that I need to extract infinite materials from that vast frozen forest. So yeah, we need to build some sort of amazing drill, but I don't see the research needed for that. Foundries. So we'll probably get into the foundries and see what it gives us. Laws will be available in 5 weeks. The council is in recess right now. We've got these housing units are not at 100%, but we don't need them at 100%. We can probably drop some of our housing requirements over here, right? We don't need +10 surplus in housing. We just turn one entire district off. Does turning a district off remove its heat bonus? Oh, okay. So we don't want to totally turn it off, do we? Is this thing not even giving a heat bonus? I actually don't know. We'll leave it at 10%. We'll turn off the other one. Turn off this one down to... yeah, that's the exact amount of housing that we require. We've got our 200, so let's build our adaptive pumps onto our generator and see what that does for us. Maybe it'll help us with our oil. Does that mean we can use both at the same time? I'm not too sure. Our material surplus continues to be a problem, so let's start frost breaking. We need 30 heat stamps. Let's start frost breaking this way. I think I just want to keep this one, and I want to build a new one here, right? So something like this. So I can build a new district here. It'll be touching this district by 3 tiles, hopefully. And this district is already expanded to its maximum, and then we will decommission this district. There's still 49 weeks of wood here. What? We get this to 100 and that gives 14 weeks of wood. Why don't we just keep that over like that? That way everything's sort of just in balance while we're waiting. Let's have a look at what people want. Sick neighborhoods, no common rule. Stewards, this morning, a house has been found walled off from the rest of its neighborhood. The inhabitants escaped after a while, but they found that the local shops and amenities refused to service them. Oh. I don't know who did it, but it's for the best, I tell ya. Them people got all sorts of bugs. Oh man. The place is healthier without him, claimed a local pub owner. It's a little bit mean. The latest spread of influenza has indeed hit the districts hard and people are on edge. Maybe we ought to define common rules for this to appease tensions. Alright, well, we can commit to resolving the issue. We've got 30 weeks to pass supported quarantine or infectious badge. I think we can get whatever that is done. What is happening over here? Everything, all the tensions are notable. Okay. Let's just have a look at this prison building also. Someone wants us to build a prison building. Did we not build this? Yeah, we are building this. Dense housing block, logistics. Have we not got a prison building? Industrial, fractured pump jack. We can do that, and that. Yeah, we don't have the prison thing. I don't know how to build the prison thing. Construct buildings. Okay, it's probably some sort of research. But we can do some research now, although we don't have anything to do the research with. So we've got the generator upgrade done. Settlement heating, we need to research this. And we need 100 things to do that. What does that do? Thanks to our advancements in generator adaptability, we can develop a furnace that could sustain small populations in permanent frostland settlements. Oh, Unlock upgrading outposts to permanent settlements, which can provide unlimited resources. And that sounds like an amazing idea. What? Okay. And that way we won't have to rely on all the resources back in our base. I wonder if we can get more heat stamps faster somehow. Let's repair that. We can, obviously, if heat stamps are dependent on the number of population, right? So maybe we can increase our population, because I feel like we can support more population. We can build dense housing blocks and all that stuff. And we've got plenty of workforce to build whatever we need. But for now, let's sort out this district. Extraction district. Well, we've got so much coal. Holy moly. We can get rid of this coal mine very soon. But yeah, we just need heat stamps. Let's get that research going for permanent settlements. It was in heating. Yeah, settlement heating. Let's research the idea. Get that going. What do you want? Pilgrims. Feasts of preparation. Pilgrim rally. Stewards. The pilgrims have begun throwing feasts in celebration of the direction you've taken with the city. Tonight we will eat our fill, one of their leaders says, and she waves smoldering bundles of herbs over the table so that tomorrow we have the strength to settle the Frostland. Shrouded in the veil of incense, the pilgrims hand out food and share exploration stories, invigorating other citizens. Do you want to ask them to promote something specific? Contribute more to percentage of active workers increase, 2 heat stamp income. Exploration time is decreased, say nothing. I want more heat stamp income. That sounds amazing. Find an outpost in Frostland to upgrade to a settlement. I think we've already done that. With researching that, construct or upgrade settlements to have a significant population there. Okay, we have to make a settlement. We also have to pass this law for contagion prevention. So let's have a look at the law that we promised that. What do we get here? Disease is significantly decreased. Shelter demand per capita is slightly increased. We can handle that. Disease is decreased. Tension is slightly increased. I think we want this one. We can handle the that, but we can't handle anything else. 24 for, 16 against. Let's see what negotiating is, if there's any easy things to negotiate, right? The New Londoners, what do you guys want? Blast Foundry, Purized Coal Liquefactor. I don't need that. Blast Foundry, I don't need that. Use a community action on New Londoners. Grant agenda. I think I can accept that. Let's see if the other guys, the Frostlanders, have anything better for us that aligns with what we're trying to do. Grant their agenda. Advanced biowaste hothouse, refurbished goods factory. Don't need any of that stuff right now. I think we will grant the agenda of the Londoners, whatever they want next. But the thing is, what these guys can do is maybe, I'm scared they might want to change one of our laws, and that might disrupt the balance that we've that we've created in the city. So it's kind of a bit scary. So we'll see what we can do. We're buying their votes, guys. We have to be political and buy their votes and then give them stuff. Trust rises. Our trust is excellent. The New Londoners, we need to grant their agenda, right? So we've got to grant their agenda. We'll let them do it, but we can let them pass a law. What happens if we like fail the law passing? I don't know. We've got 30 Frostlanders. We have to make a permanent settlement somewhere. I'm not sure where. Create settlement, right? We need the settlement heating. So we can make this into a settlement and increase all our research speed, which sounds great. Although we're having an issue with heat stamps at the moment. What is happening over here? Why is there a whole thing here? We've got a dense housing block here. And we've got... What? Why? What is this icon? I don't understand. I'm very confused what that icon is. It's kind of screaming at me at the moment. It's something to do with the pilgrims. They're devoted. Everyone seems to be very happy with us. These guys are supporting. These guys are favorable, and these guys are devoted. So that's good. Everyone kind of likes us at the moment. Let's have a look also at our generator. So we've got a fuel mix. We're burning all the fuels at the moment, and it is very easily able to fuel our city, and we're using up all the available oil that we're piping in. So that's good. We've got all this excess oil on the other side too. I think that's just basically alleviating our need for coal, right? And we've only got 3 weeks of coal left over here. Stockpiles are full though, so everything is going well here. There's nothing else to do besides wait for this to research. So let's blast through and see what else the game throws at us. I mean, maybe, sorry, I shouldn't blast through. Like, why don't we explore stuff while we're Launch the expedition. Launch the expedition. That's 20. I only got 10 teams. I might regret doing that later. We can bring more people. Ah, this one's 10. Do I need people to do this? I don't know. I can cancel the expedition, I guess. Fine. Let's see what our research is looking like. Yeah, we'll just let that research through. City development effort placed on the council agenda. Okay. That's not good. City development effort. What is that? So these guys have put in this thing. Main district provides a small amount of prefabs. Okay, what was the thing? It doesn't tell me where it was before, but alright, fine. Guided voting. Do I need this law to pass? Let's just gonna let it vote.
The eyes have it.
Okay, you guys can have your city development thing. Oh, we got an achievement. Excellent. Change a policy to another one. Then change it back. Basically, I think that was the achievement. Let's repair this. Let's see what this guy wants. Unused quarters, no contagion prevention. Steward, with disease currently under control, more and more citizens question why we keep housing empty for potential quarantine. Makes no bloody sense, complained an anonymous clerk. We keep maintaining these places just in case when they could make some folks happy right now. Mixed Coalition agrees with the complaints and has drafted a new law which would deregulate the issue of contagion altogether. Ah, cool. We can't pass any laws right now, so that's fine. We've got research going. Everything is going swimmingly. We just need... Oh, this thing's broken again. What? Didn't I repair it? I think I did. Cool. Everybody should help build the city like in the captain's time. So, I mean, I'm sure... I need to deal with this as well. What is this prisons thing? I need to somehow... Oh, wow. Housing is lacking right now. Didn't I have a housing block that can solve this problem? Boom. Oh, still lacking. All right. Let's build ourselves more housing then. I think some people joined our city because we've suddenly got an influx of workers. But we can definitely build ourselves a dense housing block somewhere. Over here. I feel like something says squalor is notable. Slightly increase, slightly increase, slightly increase. Yeah, okay, so it's diminishing. Okay, that's not good. Disease is absent. That's fine. Hunger is absent. Crime is minor. Extremely increased by population size, decreased by guard squads. Okay. How do I get these guys to mobilize 5 guard squads output? Interesting. I don't need anything from them. I just need my research done. All right. That research is done. Let's construct that settlement and see where the game guides us to do. We'll go over here. I think I want to build my settlement here. Do I need more coal? Why do I need more coal? I don't need more coal. I can get oil here, or I can get more coal here, or I can build a settlement here. Is there a materials zone somewhere I can get? This gives more coal. I mean, research speed is great, but is there something better? I don't know. Let's just get a settlement here because it's allowing us to. So let's just create a settlement. 10 Frostland team. I knew it. Let's cancel this expedition and we will get a Frostland team to go over here and make our Tesla city. Maybe there's materials in here to grab. I don't know. We got an excess of materials now, so we can definitely do something with that. Let's have a look at our old Dreadnought. How do I get there easily without having to like zoom and go across manually? Oh, this is so cool, Frostpunk 2, honestly. We are managing like multiple settlements at the same time. Like, oh man, they've definitely expanded the scope of this game. Everything in here is balanced except for housing. We can increase the housing. Yeah, there we go. I guess some people here have somewhat like given birth or something. Violet Jennings, 19's porter, delivering supplies from the new settlement. Everyone's asking me about life out there. Aren't you freezing? What's the food like? Are there any cute guys? What do I tell them? Yes, it's bloody cold. Soup smells like S, and the guys too. But that's not the point. Being part of the first settlement in my lifetime, a chance to breathe air other than New London, to do it right this time. That feeling, it feels like something to live for. Our first settlement is fully operational. Beautiful. That's what I like to hear. Let's go back to New London. And also Tesla City. Is it done? No? I can't go into Tesla City yet. Upgrade settlement. Population 500. 1,000. So I just have to keep upgrading. Like, I can't seem to zoom into Tesla City. Do I have to upgrade it to like a certain point before it lets me do that? Settlement is fully upgraded. Construct or upgrade settlements to have a significant population there. How do I do that? Requirements. Okay, I am very confused. Ah, here we go. We can upgrade maybe this settlement. I mean, that gives me more coal. Do I need more coal? 1 core. Ah, we need cores to upgrade, create settlements. Oh man, did I screw this up? How do I... Settlement is fully upgraded. Oh, I'm confused. How do I get 2,000 population into this settlement? Is every settlement just have like a maximum population that I can't get over? Construct or upgrade settlements. Have a significant population there. Or maybe I just need a cumulative 2,000 pop? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, this gorge is almost explored. Let's finish exploring the gorge and see what is there. We've got this thing, a weather station, increases population growth. Not interested in that. Some bridge, remains of an old bridge leading to Winterhome. I remember the name, I don't remember what was at Winterhome. An ominous sign hangs from the nearest side. Only death lies beyond. Whether it was left by would-be jokers or superstitious scouts is unclear. I see. Okay, that's fine. There's Cursed Valley, there's a valley and the Highlands. What is in the Highlands? We've got cores here, we need cores. Frostland dwellers and prefabs. That sounds good to me. Let's get an expedition going that way now. And other than that, London is good. We're running out of materials. This place has fully run out of materials now. I need access to that drill. So I think I'm going to go to resources and get that foundry. I'm hoping once we research this foundry, I don't care which one I research, disease is increased, scholar is increased. I've got too much things increasing scholar at the moment. I might do disease. Yeah, I'm hoping once I research this, I can get access to this vast frozen thing. So let me, for now, to solve the issue, build a new extraction district over here. So we need it to cover this. And I need it to... Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can expand it. I can expand the district once it's done. So we'll let that build, and then we'll let the Frostland team explore. Everything's going. We can propose some new laws. In the city, we got a new law. We've done this. We can do a new law for maintenance duty. Material demand is significantly decreased. That sounds amazing. All do maintenance. Everyone must do maintenance. Why would I not want this? I am respected. Vote for me. I can literally just do the vote. I can just be like, yep, vote for me, guys. That's amazing. We have a lot of capabilities now.
The proposed law has been approved.
Alright, with that done, well, it says significantly. I wouldn't really call that significant. But it did help. And now we've got this district going. It's got 38. I don't care about expanding it right now. We can definitely, yeah, we'll leave that for now. This one is still got a little bit wood remaining, but we need to sort this out at some point. At the moment, there's nothing to do, so we'll let our city run. Oh, this is completely finished. Yep. All right, let's deconstruct this. And then this thing, yeah, this thing still has a lot of weeks remaining. I don't know why I need that much coal ever again, but we will see. Rallying Pilgrims proposes ideas. Steward. The Pilgrims have extended their rallies to a new district. During the most recent events, they announced a new idea regarding waste heat conversion. They drafted a new law on their own. Heat recycling is now present in the city. What? They're taking over my city, guys. We've done the work. All the steward has to do is put it to a vote. They call on you to pledge to support. Like, that sounds like a good idea. Improve relationship with pilgrims. Heat recycling. I realized I was playing the game for a couple of weeks without hitting the record button. Anyway, we need to pass this heat recycling bill at some point, right? At the moment, a lot of people are against. So heat demand in housing districts is decreased. I mean, I like that idea. How do I get that to happen? I mean, we can guide the voting. So many people are against. I don't know if that's going to pass. Can we negotiate with the people that are against? Delegates against, mostly against. Vote for. Actuated heat dispatcher. Squalor is slightly increased. I can't increase squalor anymore. Advanced fractured pump jack. Synthetic composite factory. I don't want to research any of this stuff. Let's try get the vote on with guided voting. We have slightly more for than against. So let me try that. Let's go vote and see what they want us to do.
The proposed law has...
Alright, relationships with the pilgrims increase. These stalwarts, I mean, they have a lot of issues. I think I want to promote them to get their thing down because, look, they'll gain members, but fervor will decrease. And less fervor is always a good thing, right? So where are we at with all our resources? Everything is kind of positive. We kind of need our food a little bit up. I think just a tiny little bit. Yeah, +2. There we go. This is all good. This is all good. We probably need to do something about these resources. I still have no idea how to make this thing, this deep melting drill building. I think maybe it's not in the technologies, because if we look at our research tree, it's definitely not anywhere that I can see. Can you guys see it anywhere? I'm not sure. But what do we need to continue on with the game? We need to get more settlements, right? And we need probably to get more oil in over here at some point. But that's fine for now. Our squalor is a little bit high. We need to probably solve our squalor issues too. But for now, I think what I need is to get more cores. Possible findings cores. Possible findings cores, and this one only takes 10. So let's get another research team going over there. Since we have so many people, maybe we should create, like, expand some of these areas and just get more teams going out into the world. How does that sound? We've got heaps of people. Why not build more logistics bays where we can? In fact, we could build an entire new logistics area. Probably. Let's just, like, we won't, but let's just, it doesn't cost us very much to frost break our way over right now, right? Cool. I think I'll let the game run for a little bit. There's not too much I need to do. Every council's in recess, research is going, Frostland team is exploring. I think this mine, one of our mines, is probably going to run out very soon for coal, but we've got oil now, so we're not too worried about coal anymore. Coal's stockpile hub is full. Leonard Sutton, 23, repairing a watch. Imagine a society built on technological advancements, one on upping inventions, on pushing boundaries of mechanical knowledge. One day we could not only rebuild automatons, those were the machines that I was thinking of from Frostpunk 1 that automatically do stuff for us, but we can improve on their design, make ones more suited to our needs, ones that never break down, or even ones as small as a watch, or nano automatons. I could be living in a city that pioneers these efforts one day. Okay, we're making progress towards these cornerstones. I think these are our cornerstones, right? We got progress cornerstones. I haven't even really looked into these, but I'll probably look into this after this episode on my own time, and I'll try to explain in the next episode what I understand about these. Maybe they unlock more research or whatever. Let's go back out into the world and let's have a look at what goodies we've found. All right, what's over here? Abandoned Lazaret. Built hastily in a 1901 plague, these buildings were used to quarantine infected New Londoners. Now they lie silent. Should we decide to disturb the dead, dismantling this place could lead to some useful raw materials. Increasing tension for prefabs. Don't think I want to do that. Wise Women Camp. Our scouts have met the wise women which these hills are famed for. Some are in fact New Londoners who left during the captain's first days. They would be pleased to return to New London now that we have council, and they say they can bring some cores with them. Oh, yes, please, bring in the cores. +3 cores, 5 Frostland team. Stalwarts aren't going to be happy, but I don't care. Let's bring in the wise women. These women are wise and they have cores, so yes. Yes, please. We can salvage the remains of this research station. So inside this abandoned station, our scouts found a circle of frozen naked bodies lying around a strange idol made of ice. Nearby sat a pile of stalwart uniforms. Oh, you stalwarts, you weird people. The station has fallen into disrepair. We could salvage it for prefabs, but the stalwarts would prefer that we destroyed all evidence of this place and redacted it from official records. Alright, what do we get for salvaging the remains? We get prefabs and worse relationships. Do we need prefabs? Not really. Or we can just improve our relationship with the stalwarts. Alright, we'll clean up your dirty mess for you guys and dismantle that. We've got 19 more teams going. What can we do with 19 teams? We can find more cores here. I want more cores. Let's get that going. The wise women are coming back. Let's get the wise women back into our city. Boom, we got 3 cores. We can upgrade one of these to a permanent settlement. Not that one. That one's running out of stuff. 42k coal remaining. This one we can upgrade to a permanent settlement, and they tell us that making a permanent settlement allows us to have infinite resources somehow. We've upgraded the generator and successfully began the settlement effort, and not a moment too soon. The weather's growing turbulent. We must survive. Alright. So is that taking time to do? 1200 workforce. Ah, okay, we finished it. Survive the incoming whiteout. When is the incoming whiteout? Drop. Alright. Okay, let me pause for a second. I think finishing that little quest is a good sort of segue to the end of the episode. We'll figure out how to survive the incoming whiteout next episode. We'll probably need to get some new technologies to help us survive the whiteout in terms of fuel efficiency. We probably need to go over to the Dreadnought and expand our oil extraction capabilities and remove our reliance on coal altogether. Many interesting and fun things to do to optimize our city. At the moment, everything's going pretty well. We've balanced almost everything. We can pull a lot of levers in different directions to keep everything balanced and optimized. Everything's sort of going very, very smoothly, a little bit too smoothly if you ask me. But at the moment, we just have to survive the whiteout. Excellent. So if you don't want to miss the next episode, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. It'll greatly help my channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next episode.